Welcome to the Barrel Racing Network News Talk. I want to ask everyone to take a moment to help me welcome Brooke Johnson to the program. She is an accomplished barrel racer and trainer, and she is really making some noise in the maturity and open barrel scene. Yay, Brooke! Can you tell us a little about both the challenges and the overcoming achievements?
Yes. So some of the challenges that have happened recently, about a year ago, I found out that my main horse had to have surgery. So she was out for a little while, and then we had to slowly bring her back. We had a little setback, but a couple months ago, we were able to fix her and started running her again. And then with everything going on, a lot of our races got canceled, so that just meant a lot more time practicing at home, which I was really glad about. In May, the beginning of May, one of our local races, I actually won the race on my 6-year-old Birdie. It was the first time I had actually won a big race like that, so I was super excited. And then later on that month, I got another horse, Monster, my 4-year-old. Both Monster and Birdie I've gotten from Sharin, and I love them both dearly. So I was super excited to get him, and then in June, I had actually won the race again, the Open in Youth at the same place on Birdie, so I was super excited about that again. And then here recently, on Birdie again, I placed 4th in the 1D, so I was really excited again. Birdie had been doing super good, so this was like one of our best years so far. This past weekend, I went to a big race down in North Carolina, and I couldn't have asked for a better weekend. Both Monster and Birdie running in the 1D and 2D all weekend. Birdie was 16th on Friday, and the jackpot out of like over 300 horses, some of the best horses that I've ever ran against. So I was super excited about that. The rest of the weekend, running top of the 2D for both of them. So I was super, I just didn't even know what to say. It's literally probably one of the best weekends I've ever had on both Monster and Birdie.
That is such exciting news, Brooke. Congratulations. We are so proud of you. So can you tell us about your 6-year-old barrel mare Birdie and how she's bred and where she was at when you bought her, and then of course now she's in the 1D. So tell us about her, and then we'll talk about Monster.
So my 6-year-old Birdie, her registered name is She's a Canary Diamond. She's out of Frenchman's Easy Dock and Barb's Sinbug. When I got her, I've had her for about almost 3 years. I got her from Sharin. When I got her, she was running or wasn't really running that much, so she needed to be seasoned. So I had a lot of success, and then I would have some unlucky times, but overall we had been doing really good. So I was just really able to season her, and she was actually my first horse that I actually was like doing a lot of the work, and with Sharon's help of learning a lot and being able to see why I did something or what I needed to do to improve and stuff like that.
And you have done a wonderful job with her.
Thank you.
So let's talk about your new young horse, Monster Energy, and tell us like where he was when you got him, and then now of course he's already running in 1 and 2D with you in just a short amount of time.
Yes, so I got Monster back in May, so I've only had him for a couple months. I got him from Sharon also. Before I got him, Sharon was running him in some of the futurities and placing pretty good. So he had already had a lot more runs on him, more like how Birdie didn't. So I liked that. So I first met Monster last summer when I went to Sharon's to intern for a month, and I absolutely loved him. I fell in love with him. Tried getting my parents to buy him, but they were like, Brooke, I don't think we're ready for another horse right now. I was like, okay. And then the opportunity came again, so I was really like super excited when we were able to get Monster. Monster's out of Foos and Precious Energy. So like I said, he had been running a couple races before I got him, and then around here there's not too many futurities, so I wasn't able to futurity him like Sharin had been, but I've been taking him to other races, and at the beginning he wasn't running as well, but I mean that was fine. The new horse, had to get used to him and everything, so I think I'm finally starting to figure him out. And here recently he's been running in the 1D, 2D local shows, and then last weekend at the big race was about 300, 400 horses running in the top of 2D. So already in these past couple months, I've seen a huge progress, so I'm super excited to see how far we can go.
I think you're going to have great success with him as well. So that brings me to my next question. Talk to us about your training process and what it takes to have a winning barrel horse. And even though you've taken one that was just started to now one that was a lot more trained, you still have the ability to keep them together. And so tell us about your process that you do to keep them winning and get them to that point and keep them there.
So some of the things I like to do, I don't like to run the barrels as much. Maybe like once a week, because I don't want to run them too much. So some things I like to do is like slow work on the barrels, different drills. One drill I really like to warm up before anything is like 4-corner drill. And so that's probably one of my favorite drills to do. So I'll do that every day when I ride. And then, like I said, I'll do the barrels maybe once, twice a week, depending on when my next show is, and to prepare them. And then I also really like to long trot in the pasture, so I'll do that once or twice a week also, just to get them loose and feeling good.
As we mentioned in the beginning of the program, the SH Pro Series tack has been a sponsor of some of the younger riders. And so we are so pleased to have our partnership with you. So specifically, Brooke, let's talk about the SH Pro Series tack line, and let's talk about the SH Pro Series bits that you have had an opportunity to use. And do you use different bits when you're training versus competing?
So I've actually had the opportunity to use several different bits. I've used the O-ring, the SH01, the SH03 combo, and then the O1 combo also. I really like the O-ring for one of my other horses, my 5-year-old. She's pretty light in the mouth. She doesn't need too much, so the O-ring really works really well for her. And then for Birdie, I like to use the O1, and that's the one I compete in. And then at home, when I'm doing slow work and drills, I like to use some other different bits that are kind of similar to the O1, because Birdie's the type of horse that'll get really used to the bit if I use it for a long period of time. So I'd like to use it just when I'm running. That way, when I do go to run, she will listen to it better than if I use it every single day. And then for Monster, I use the O1 on him as well, at home doing slow work and drills and stuff like that. And I really like to use the combo on him because it helps me and him together. The bit that I run in is the O3 combo. I found that has really helped me to control him a little bit, and he's super light in the mouth as well, so it's not too much. It's perfect, fits both of us, which has really helped me a lot with learning how to ride him and stuff like that.
Brooke, that is really informative information about how you use one bit during training and then you use a different bit through. Let's talk about using the SH Pro Series saddle pad, and you also have SH Pro Series saddles. So tell us a little bit about each and how they compare to what you have used before.
So the SH Pro Series pad, I really like that. I like how lightweight it is. I really like the fleece underneath because it doesn't rub on the horses. It just sits there nice and perfect. So I've really found that using the fleece rather than the other saddle pads that I've used in the past has helped keep their skin and their fur normal and not rubbing them or anything like that. So I really have enjoyed using the SH Pro Series saddle pad. And I do have a couple SH Pro Series saddles, and I absolutely love them. I have one of the standard ones, which is the 6 3/4 saddles that I use for my 4-year-old Monster. That's probably my favorite one because I really got to do it exactly how I wanted. I got my seat pencil rolled, so fits me perfectly. And I really got to kind of go do exactly how I wanted that one. And then I have another one for my 6-year-old Birdie, which is the bigger size tree because Birdie's a little more round, wider. So I also got to customize that one exactly how I wanted it. So that one fits Birdie and I perfectly. And I absolutely love both of them and hoping to maybe even get another saddle here soon. I've seen a tremendous difference between those and previous saddles that I've used. They fit the horses exactly how they need to. They're not super heavy and they just work perfectly for my horses and I.
That's wonderful. So what is next for you? And do you have a big race coming up?
So yes, I do have a big race coming up. We're actually leaving tomorrow morning to go down to Georgia for the NBHA Open World Championship race, and I'm super excited. I haven't been to the Open World before, but I've been to Youth World a couple of times, and I absolutely love it down there. Love the arena, the facility, everything like that. So I'm super excited. I've been practicing all week, looking forward to it. I practiced last night. I cruised the set through on all of them last night, and they worked really good for me. So I'm hoping that this week we can have just as much success as we did last night. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a great week.
You're going to do great, Brooke. All your hard work will be paying off soon. So we wish you the best of luck. I want to also personally thank you, Brooke, for being a spokesperson for the SH Pro Series tack line. And ladies and gentlemen, just so you know, Brooke actually has her own SH Pro Series web link. So each purchase gives Brooke credit towards new tack from the SH Pro Series line. So we both hope that you will go and shop at her website. Thank you again for being the first of many guests to visit us at the Barrel Racing Network.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. I really appreciate everything and all your work and helping me with all my success for both of my horses. So I really appreciate that. Thank you again.
God bless you, Brooke.